From .com to Bitcoin, are we repeating history? That's the question of the day. In the late 1990s, it was pets.com and a parade of websites promising to change the world. Today it's Bitcoin and 2.5 million other coins doing the same thing. But what's the end game? It might look eerily similar. Stick around as we unpack the hype, the crashes, and why the internet meme girl just might be this generation's sock puppet mascot of a looming crypto collapse. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I appreciate you guys returning back. It's good to see you all, and let's get into this situation here with Bitcoin. And you know, they always say, you know, history may not repeat itself, but it certainly does rhyme. So what I mean by that is, I'm not sure if you watching this video were around in the 90s to witness what happened with the dot-com bust, with the dot-com boom and bust, call it that. That back in the 90s, we had pets.com, we had sock puppets, we had you know, every imaginable company, you know, just creating websites, creating internet companies out of the thin blue, just boom. Most of them didn't even have a business plan. They actually talked about, you know, we wrote down on a cocktail napkin this business idea and went out and got venture capital money. So, you know, there was just like this huge rush to scoop up all the venture capital money to create these internet companies with all these crazy harebrained ideas, crazy harebrained, just, you know, I want to call them innovations. I don't know if they were innovative, but anyway, just anybody with a cocktail napkin and an idea could run over to a venture capital firm and make a pitch for, you know, $10 million in venture capital money. It was crazy that there was just dot-coms just coming up all over the place. You know, there's even a documentary movie that came out in 2000 called Startup.com. It's one of my favorite documentaries, actually. I have it on DVD. You might want to check it out, Startup.com. It's a great study on exactly what was going on in that time of history where people were just creating companies just literally out of the thin air. And you know, IPO, which is an initial public offering, to be able to get them marketed on the NASDAQ or the Dow Jones Industrial Average or whatever to take these companies public. IPO was the buzzword of the day. You know, when you're going to go IPO, when you know, when you're going to do this, you know, the IPO it was all about the initial public offering to get the stock out there in the public to raise millions and billions of dollars. And believe you me, there was plenty of millionaires, plenty of billionaires created during this time period from about 1995 to 2000-ish, when it all came falling down in a very grand fashion that it was very unceremoniously collapsed. Right around 2000 or so. So it was insane that, you know, the dot-com boom and bust, crazy time in history. But what we're getting to now is come along to you know, like the late 2000s, 2009, 2010-ish, and we got Bitcoin that comes out of nowhere. Well, seemingly comes out of nowhere. I'm sure it was very well planned, but anyway, Bitcoin arrives on the scene around 2009, 2010, and it's this new cryptocurrency was the new buzzword, and blockchain technology is the value proposition behind cryptocurrency. So it's on the blockchain, and it's you know, it's anonymous, it's secure, it's all the things that everybody wants, you know, their transactions to be. Bitcoin promises to be that transaction and that instrument. So we got all these things going on in 2009, 2010, and people, and like just first hearing, you know, Bitcoin coming around, you know, outside of, you know, the dark web characters, you know, because it really began on the dark web, transferred over to mainstream, and everybody's Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, blockchain, Bitcoin, you know, cryptocurrencies, the new thing. So here we are now where we have this technology at our hands, and you know, Bitcoin basically started out at zero. That it was, well, 0.0001, so it was like maybe a hundredth of a penny per coin in value is where it began at. So it was basically worth the electrons it was printed on, essentially. So, you know, and flash forward from 2010 to now, well, we're talking, 15 years, coming up on 15 years, and Bitcoin now is at $100,000 per coin. Holy crap, where's my time machine? Let me go back to 2010 and put $100 on Bitcoin, because I would be like a billionaire right now if I'd bought 100 Bitcoin at 0.001 cent per Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, if only I could do that. Anyway, so here we are today. We have, you know, Bitcoin at $100,000, and then everybody else got on the bandwagon. They're like, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, let's start creating cryptocurrencies. So everybody starts creating their own version of cryptocurrency, and it's all, you know, on the blockchain, and the, you know, all the same promises and everything else. And instead of IPO from the 1990s, we have ICO, initial coin offering, now is the new, you know, buzzword for whenever somebody else puts out a new coin offer to the public. We got initial coin offering for people to buy in on these coins. And so the similarities between the dot-com boom and bust versus the cryptocurrency blockchain boom that's going on right now are so mirror image, it's really quite scary actually, because it's the same hype, the same fervor, everything else is just jumping into this thing, and it's freaking crazy. So we got the ICOs going on, and we got, you know, Elon Musk dropping the name Dogecoin, and, you know, second that, you know, the world's richest man drops the name of a coin, you know, it's like floodgates are open. Everybody couldn't get into Dogecoin fast enough because the world's richest man dropped the name of this meme coin, you know, named after a stupid dog. So Dogecoin went through the ceiling because a rich guy dropped its name. Who knew? I don't know. So, you know, that brings us to like where we're at now, where we have this insanely unsustainable bubble going on right now, where you have literally 2.5 million different coins out there. Everybody trying to do the same exact freaking thing and making their coin go up in value so that its investors can, you know, scoop in the money. So it's all about scooping in the money. And how is this different from a Ponzi scheme? I don't know. The people at the top, the ones that get out first, are the ones that make all the money. That's just really how it comes down to it. So not a whole lot of love lost for people that didn't do their homework and couldn't see the writing on the wall. I tell you, you know, just the more you know. So anyway, here we are, you know, Bitcoin at $100,000 plus, and really no end in sight. And I'm just waiting for the giant rug pull moment when it's just like, whoops, and it's gone, like on South Park, and it's gone. So I think that day is going to be coming pretty soon, maybe. I might be wrong. You know, I've been known to be wrong on a number of occasions. But so my worry is that Bitcoin began at zero, and there's no reason why it can't return to zero. It has really no intrinsic value. People say its intrinsic value lies in the blockchain, you know, where it's, you know, decentralized currency and it's on the blockchain, and that's where the value is at. And I'm like, bro, if the power goes out, it's worthless. You got nothing. You can't hold it in your hand. You can't put it in your pocket. You can't pass it from one person to the next person. If there's no power, no internet, you got nothing. So explain that to me. I don't know. Maybe someone smarter than me can explain that in the comment section. I have yet to see a good explanation. I don't know. But I'm like, if an asset class came from nothing, there's zero reason why it can't return to nothing. So to me, I'm just like, super fascinating to watch, super fascinating to observe from a distance. Do I wish I had a time machine and I can go back to 2010 and buy $100 at 0.001 cent per coin? Absolutely. If I had a time machine, I would do that, but I don't. And Marty McFly is nowhere to be seen. I don't know. What are you gonna do? But that's my little hot take on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Is buyer be very, very aware. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, this giant unsustainable bubble we exist in right now. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys own Bitcoin? Have you traded it before? Have you had any problems with it? Have you lost your wallet? Have you lost your keys? I don't know. Anyway, check that out. Give me your comments in the comments below. Also, go into the description box. Check out my links to the books that I sell, to the t-shirts that I sell. Check those out if you like any of them. Buy them. It helps me out, helps the channel out. Appreciate your guys' help and your support. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all the things, and we'll see you in the very next video. Have an awesome day.